Life is a journey that must be traveled no matter how bad the roads and accommodations. I love everything that's old. Old friends, old times, old manners, old books, old wine. You can preach a better sermon with your life than with your lips. Every absurdity has a champion to defend it. When lovely woman stoops to folly and finds too late that men betray, what charm can soothe her melancholy, what art can wash her guilt away? A great source of calamity lies in regret and anticipation. Therefore, a person is wise who thinks of the present alone, regardless of the past or future. The company of fools may first make us smile, but in the end we always feel melancholy. Where wealth accumulates, men decay. If you were to make little fishes talk, they would talk like whales. Pity and friendship are two passions incompatible with each other. Let schoolmasters puzzle their brain with grammar and nonsense, and learning, good liquor, I stoutly maintain, gives genius a better discerning. All that a husband or wife really wants is to be pitied a little, praised a little, and appreciated a little. Modesty seldom resides in a breast that is not enriched with nobler virtues. Ceremonies are different in every country, but true politeness is everywhere the same. Be not affronted at a joke. If one throws salt at thee, thou wilt receive no harm, unless thou art raw. Could a man live by it, it were not unpleasant employment to be a poet. With disadvantages enough to bring him to humility, a Scotsman is one of the proudest things alive. The jests of the rich are ever successful. The hours we pass with happy prospects in view are more pleasing than those crowded with fruition. Success consists of getting up just one more time than you fall. They say women and music should never be dated. The best way to make your audience laugh is to start laughing yourself. Law grinds the poor and rich men rule the law. Honor sinks where commerce long prevails. I chose my wife as she did her wedding gown for qualities that would wear well. Man wants but little here below, nor wants that little long. Tenderness is a virtue. Friendship is a disinterested commerce between equals, love, an abject intercourse between tyrants and slaves. People seldom improve when they have no other model but themselves to copy. I was ever of the opinion that the honest man who married and brought up a large family did more service than he who continued single and only talked of population. On the stage he was natural, simple, affecting. 'Twas only when he was off he was acting. Hope is such a bait, it covers any hook. A man who leaves home to mend himself and others is a philosopher, but he who goes from country to country, guided by the blind impulse of curiosity, is a vagabond. Conscience is a coward, and those faults it has not strength enough to prevent it seldom has justice enough to accuse. Write how you want, the critic shall show the world you could have written better. Surely the best way to meet the enemy is head on in the field and not wait till they plunder our very homes. As writers become more numerous, it is natural for readers to become more indolent, whence must necessarily arise a desire of attaining knowledge with the greatest possible ease. There are some faults so nearly allied to excellence that we can scarce weed out the vice without eradicating the virtue. Girls like to be played with and rumpled a little too sometimes.